All right, so today we're going to take a quick look at what we can test with a DTI over Moneo when it's connected to an IO-Link master, how it can read and write from the tag that we're using. And so right now, the most important thing we need to check first is the block size that the DTI is set up for. That is going to have to match the block size of our tag. So I'm going to jump over to the website. There we go. And I have an E80371. I'm going to scroll down and the block size is 4. So I actually don't have to make a change to the DTI block size in this case. If we pull up an E80370 though, we'll see that that block size is going to be an 8. And so the default setting of the DTI needs to be changed. And then written to the device. In my case, I don't have to do that. So we're just going to leave it at the default here. And we're going to go right to the top right corner here. And we're going to click on the cockpit button there.
You can see here that the DTI is already set up into read UID automatically by default, and you'll see some input data. What we're going to do to test out the antenna is we're going to select the read data mode from the drop down here. Once that's selected, you'll see it will push the change to the DTI, and once it's inside that mode, now we can come up, we can put in the length that we want to read. In this case, I'm going to do 10 bytes. Read from tag is going to be pressed, and we'll see our values on the tag are all 0, so it's a brand new tag. All right, so let's go to write data, and we'll type in an ASCII string here that we want to write. So I'm going to put in, this is my tag, and we're going to click write to tag. But you'll notice here that this ASCII string's going to be longer than the 10 bytes. So I said to write 10 bytes. When I do a read of 10 bytes back again, once we put it into read data mode, we're going to read from the tag and see what we get back. All right, and you'll see here it wrote 10 bytes, just like I told it to. It did not write my whole sentence. To do that, I'd probably need at least 20 bytes maybe, and then do the steps again. But the short of this is just quickly showing how to test out and prove out that the DTI functions, that it works, and that it can work with the tag that you have in front of the antenna. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day.